Well, sometimes wishes do come true, and sometimes the really hard no turns into an okay, we'll do that. I've got an update about the lady whose cruise got canceled over a booking error, and it's a pretty good update. Let's talk about it. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to La Lido Loca. I am your host, Tony, here to talk you through everything that's going on in cruising. And well, I want to just spend a few moments talking about the woman who booked a cruise on the NCL Prima. She used Uplift to pay for that cruise, so her cruise was paid in full, over $4,600. And 21 days before the cruise, she was looking at the Norwegian Cruise Line app. She noticed they were offering some bus transfers that would get her from the airport to the cruise port. And while she was looking at those transfers, somehow she added them to her contract, unawares to her is her story. And at the end of the day, her whole cruise got canceled because she did not pay for those bus transfers. Her $4,600 family vacation was canceled over $112 in bus transfers. Just recapping, she worked with Norwegian Cruise Line. She worked with Uplift to figure out what went on. They indeed verified that the reason her cruise got canceled were those bus transfers. And amazingly, what seemed like a fairly simple error, something easy to resolve, turned out to be something that was not resolved at all. She did not go on her Norwegian Cruise Line Prima cruise, and she did not get any of her $4,600 back because of their policy, their no payment policy. Dissatisfied with Norwegian Cruise Line's resolution of the issue, she reached out to Consumer Rescue, a consumer advocacy group, and Consumer Rescue started working through their contacts with the cruise line to get a better resolution, but unfortunately, no better resolution was to be had. Norwegian Cruise Line telling Michelle at Consumer Rescue that the policy was the policy and that the monies were lost. And while Consumer Rescue wasn't ready to let it go either, they reached out to Jenny and I here at La Lido Loca, and it's a story that wasn't unfamiliar to us. We've had some customers on the travel side have the same scenario. Now, fortunately for those cruisers, when they had this scenario where something was added to their cruise contract and that they had to pay for it or their cruise would be canceled, an email was sent to Jenny B, and she was able to contact them and say, I don't know if you know, but you've added something to your contract, and if you don't pay this off by the end of the day, it's going to be canceled. So we've had that scenario. This was not an unfamiliar scenario, and that was one of the reasons why I made the show the other day, just to put it out there as a cautionary tale, just to let you guys know that if you are booking things after your cruise has been paid off, excursions, drink packages, bus transfers, to make sure that you understand whether or not you have to pay for that right away, whether you're putting your cruise in jeopardy. And well, that video got some attention. My friend Don over at Don's Family Vacation also made a video highlighting this experience, and his video was a little more stern than mine. And then even Justin from The Ship Life made a video about it. Of course, those videos are shared. I know that our tweet about it was sent over to NCL. And so I don't know if any of that moved the needle, but the big update is that there has been resolution. Norwegian Cruise Line has reached out to the cruise passenger, and she has been given full credit for her cruise, future cruise credit. She is able now to use those funds that she had allocated toward cruising to cruise, which is all she wanted. This wasn't really a story about getting the money back. She just wanted the cruise that she had set up for her family on the NCL Prima. She just wanted to do that cruise, and this whole circumstance was just a bad circumstance that knocked her out of doing that cruise. And now Norwegian Cruise Line has made her whole with her cruise refund, with future cruise credits to get her on that cruise. Now, I've already seen some commentary out there. It's not enough. They should have done more. Look, I'm excited that anytime a business is willing to look at what they've done, the decisions that they've made, and decide that it's better for the consumer to reverse that decision. So I'm going to give Norwegian Cruise Line credit for that. But like I said the other day, I still think this policy needs to be reevaluated. I really don't think that something that's like secondary or tertiary, something other than the cruise fare, a non-payment, should make the cruise fare be canceled. I think the cruise fare should stand alone. If you fully paid off your cruise, the cruise fare, I really don't think that you should be knocked out if, somehow you get something into your shopping cart and it's not that obvious that you need to pay for it immediately. Please, Norwegian Cruise Line, if you're listening, please evaluate that policy because, like I said, we've had several people go through it. A lot of tense moments of, is my cruise going to get canceled? Oh, I didn't know I had to pay for that. And now, of course, you have this very visible story here. And so kudos to Consumer Rescue for keeping the story in the forefront. Kudos to the other commentators out there that are talking about it. Kudos to Norwegian Cruise Line for changing their mind. And a big congratulations to the cruise bus transfer lady. It's just a fun name. Kudos to her for now being able to take her family cruise on the Prima. What do you think? Is this too little, too late for Norwegian Cruise Line, or are you willing to extend the grace? I like Norwegian Cruise Line. I don't plan on not cruising on them, so I'm willing to extend the grace, and hopefully they will continue to work with consumers to make it a better situation. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you so much for checking out this update. You can stay up to date with everything going on in cruising by subscribing to this YouTube channel. We also have a secondary YouTube channel called La Lita Loca Presents. We've been publishing our weekly podcast over there. So if you want a whole hour's worth of cruise talk for your ears and your face with special guests, go check out La Lita Loca Presents. This is Tony for La Lita Loca, and until the next time, we'll see you on the Lido. Bye.